All right, welcome back. So I hope that you were impressed by Nano Banana in the last video. Now, before we properly get started in this course, there's this one video where I just want to talk about how we are basically going to access Nano Banana. Remember, I told you in the last video, one of the reasons why it's so popular is because it's really very accessible, like free on most of the platforms. So how does this really work? So what you have to understand is we can summarize things in this way. Since this is a product by Google, okay, there are a lot of different platforms as you're going to be seeing inside this course, which Google officially offers on its own. And in pretty much all these platforms, we can access Nano Banana completely for free. However, wherever we access Nano Banana for free, there are going to be like some very minor downsides. Sometimes there may be upsides also. That's the funny part about this, that you might actually be looking at a free tool which only has upsides and is completely free. For example, in this image here, can you see? Just like this demo image, Nano Banana is just shaking hands with Whisk. Remember we saw Whisk in the last video? I was just giving you an example. Whisk is actually one of those rare platforms where everything is completely free and there's pretty much no downside. So it's not always so straightforward. But the point is, in a lot of other free platforms offered by Google, sometimes there are going to be some issues. We're going to be talking about those also. Now, to solve those issues, there are a lot of third-party AI platforms out there which also offer Nano Banana. Now, some of them also offer Nano Banana for free, and some of them offer Nano Banana as a paid tool. Now, they're actually not offering Nano Banana itself as a paid tool. These companies or these third-party platforms are known as all-in-one AI apps, and you're going to be seeing a couple of these in this course. And what these companies do is they basically run different AI apps. Not just Nano Banana. There might be some other image generation models, image editing models, video generation models, video editing models, and they basically ask Google for something called as an API access. Just think of it like this. They can basically access the Google's product, okay? And if they want, then they can, tell you that, listen, we are giving you Nano Banana, but you know what? Since we also have the access to a lot of other AI tools apart from Nano Banana, you can take the result from Nano Banana and make it even better. But you know what? To do that, we're going to charge you. We're not going to give you access to Nano Banana for free because we're offering so many other AI tools which can go along with Nano Banana also. So that's how their thinking works. We're going to be looking at some of them because some of them can be very, very interesting. Okay, so you're going to get every platform. You're going to see every platform where you can access Nano Banana. So tomorrow, once you're done with this course, you know what all your options are. If you're someone you don't want to pay at all, no problem at all. You're someone, you know what, I don't mind paying $10 if I can do this, then also I've got you covered. So I hope that is clear, okay? Just as an example, one of these platforms where you really might get the benefit of paying is Photoshop, because Photoshop recently incorporated Nano Banana inside its interface. And of course, I'm pretty sure you must have heard of Photoshop. It is the number one image editing tool, manual image editing tool. But when this combines with such a powerful AI editing tool, you can pretty much sky is the limit. You can do anything that you want. That's what you're going to realize. So of course, such a platform is going to be paid. Okay, but this is like the best example that I can give you. Also, it's not just about images when it comes to these platforms. Some of these platforms are video generation platforms, and they also go very, very well with Nano Banana. So Nano Banana, as you're going to learn in this course, is not just about image generation. You can also use it to facilitate your video generation process in the AI world. For example, one of the very popular tools for video generation is Kling. And how Kling interacts with Nano Banana, you're going to be mind blown when you see that inside this course. So, just thought I'll mention all this so that you'll understand what is happening from the next video onwards, because what we are going to do in this course is, I always feel in my courses, the best way to learn is to simply show you an example, just like I showed you an example in the first video, right? So what we're going to do is, from the next video onwards, we're going to start looking at these different platforms, but just to keep things dynamic and interesting, in each of these platforms, we're going to be looking at different examples, and also we'll keep on increasing the degree of difficulty with each video that comes along. So not only do you learn about the different platforms, but by the time we've covered all the platforms, you've seen so many examples challenging ones also, that you also know exactly how to use Nano Banana. So it'll just serve both the purpose in one go. So I hope that you're excited. From the next video onwards, it's all action. We're going to be looking at our first example inside perhaps the most official platform to access Nano Banana by Google, which I'm pretty sure you already must have had on your phone as an app. It is Google Gemini. I'll see you there.